Okay,
yeah,
cool. Okay.
So what's up, ladies? What's going on with y'all?
Nothing much, just preparing ourselves.
Yeah, just getting ready.
All right. So I hear that you two are two of the most hottest rappers in the Contra Costa County area.
I wouldn't say
What's the validity?
maybe.
We're getting there. We're on the road.
All right. So, I mean, when I first heard you guys, I was like really, I'm not going to say surprised, but I was like taken back because for what, well, first of all, can you tell everybody out there your names?
NaNas.
Ami Tsunami.
All right, so I was taken by surprise because I knew NaNas was involved in the art, the theater, drama, but it's like I never knew she was a rapper. So I think somebody else told me that you were a rapper. I said, for real? It's like I never heard a rap or anything like that, or nothing like that. So I'm like thinking, she's a rapper? When did this happen? So I listened to your song. I think it was the song Closer. And I was like, well, not only is she a rapper, she's pretty dang good. For real. Then one night she sent me her other two songs. One was the diss song, and the other one was Pipe Down. I was saying, who is this other girl on here? I mean, who is she? I mean, she sounded hardcore. And then it was like, oh, that's Ami Tsunami. I'm like, well, dang, she's got it. And again, I don't know how long you guys been rapping. So how long have you guys actually been rapping?
Well, for me, I had been writing. I'm not necessarily rapping. I have been writing since my junior year of high school, but I never tried like writing songs. I usually wrote freestyles or poetry. So about since then, and I'm like 21 now. So what is that? 17? Yeah.
So about 3
Yeah.
4 years for her.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm not really a rapper, but I'd like to dabble in it. I'm mainly what I do, I'm more of an MC than a rapper. I MC with DJ Ethan G. He's our DJ and a very close friend of mine, and we've been working together we met over a little less than a year ago. It's been a little over a year, but we've been working together, and like he has a lot of mixes that he does all himself, and he's like amazing. He can mix literally anything, and we collab and we do a lot of things together. But my main thing that I like to do, I consider myself an entertainer. I like to perform, and I do dance, I do acting. I used to do a lot of theater in high school. I just want to put my name out there and just, be known. I just want people to be able to know about me and to like want to give me that support, because I want to be able to kind of like introduce new things to people, because I do come from an African background. So I do want to start maybe putting like Afro beats and doing more like things like that in my work, whatever it is I do. I do have like a song that I'm working on and other little projects here and there, but mainly my main thing I want to do is act. I do want to have my own show or my own podcast, my own radio show. I do want to host. I'm very much announcer ready to do stuff like that. That's my thing.
Well, that's cool, but going back to the rapping part, if you would have said, hey, I've been rapping for like 10 years, I would have believed you due to the fact that your style is, not only are you good, like both of your styles are very developed. So in that short of time, how are you able to develop I guess, develop a style and, get your cadence right, get your voice right. How were you guys able to accomplish that in such a short amount of time?
I feel like for us, it was very easy because me and Ami at school were known as those people that were, we were always ready to be on stage.
Yeah, we're just I think we've always kind of been like the people who have always been like performance ready, just ready to do stuff. I'm always open to do anything. Back in high school, I know a lot of people used to do like little rap battles and stuff, or like I know some of the people that I used to hang out with, they would always do like little rap circles and stuff, and I would join in like jokingly, but sometimes I'll spit a bar here or two and I'll be like, okay, that was kind of nice.
Right.
So I feel like we've always kind of had that, like, because, I know NaNas grew up around music mainly, so that was already like in her ear, but like I've just like, getting that, being able to like do these cadences and stuff and like actually like have a flow ready and all that, because I know it's hard for a lot of people. It used to be really like difficult to like think of something and like come up with a flow or come up with a melody and all that. But
also have the voice.
Yeah, also have to have the voice for it. But for some reason, like as soon as we start brainstorming, like it flows. Like
sometimes me and Ami will listen to beats and we won't even like have lyrics. We'll kind of just like be like, and then
we'll just play around with it.
And we'll put words to it later.
Yeah.
Because that's just how we are. We're always doing that. We're always just sitting there listening to different beats and being like, oh yeah, we could write to this, we could write to that. Because especially for Ami has always, since she's been acting, because I dabbled in acting too in high school, but Ami, she was an actor, dancer, like she was doing all of that. So I knew once I got Ami in the studio that it was going to be easy for her, because also she is an MC, so she has the voice already to project and to have a flow, and she's good with flow. Ami listens to rap music on a daily basis.
Yeah, so I listen to everything. Like,
so I already knew that when I put her in the studio that she was gonna be ready. And when I tell you, she went in there one take, her whole verse.
Wow.
One take, her whole voice. Had her ad-libs ready. I didn't even have my ad-libs ready, and it was my song.
That's pretty incredible. So, Ami, with that being said, would you ever consider, cutting a EP or?
Yeah, actually, I am thinking about it. I have, like I said, I am working on the song. I have a song that I'm working on. I need to get that recorded. But I have been thinking about putting out an EP. Possibly, I want to see if I can get it done before my birthday. That's in June, so I have like a deadline. But if not, then in the summer, definitely, I want to release an EP, maybe about 3 to 4 or 6 songs. But it's I'm not always writing music. I feel like my thing is I'm always trying to do different things, and like sometimes I'm trying to make sure I have a song done, and then in another instance I'll be trying to figure out, okay, what's the next YouTube video I'm gonna do. I'm always doing something, so that's definitely gonna come along. Though I definitely do want to put out an EP, because I have had people ask if I was gonna make more, and I was like, I think that's my time. Since you guys are asking for it, I got to give the people what they want.
Yeah. Definitely. So with that being said, who are some of you guys' influences when it comes to rap and hip hop? Who do you guys grow up listening to, and who do you listen to now?
I grew up, like growing up as a kid listening to music. I grew up listening because I was always around my dad. So, and my dad likes the really not hardcore rap. He likes the smooth rap. the luxury beats is what me and Ami calls it, because he likes to listen to like Fabulous and Rick Ross and stuff like that. But when I got into high school, I really got into J. Cole because he was storytelling, and I really liked songs like that because I feel like every time I write stuff, I'm pretty much telling a story, or at least I'm telling like, throwing blends here and there, but it's true to myself. So I listen to J. Cole, Ice Cube, Talib, Kweli, Mos Def, yeah, a lot of those artists. And then I started listening to Lauryn Hill too. That's where I got my inspiration from with Closer. Was I was listening to a lot of Lauryn Hill and Little Kim. I love Little Kim. That's pretty much where I got my attitude for Shots freestyle for.
Yeah. Yeah. You kind of seem like you went to Brooklyn or you went to West Oakland for that one though.
Yeah.
She was in Oakland for sure.
Get back to the town.
Our side, east side.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to a lot of music, and for me, my parents are older. Like my dad is going into his 70s soon, so I was listening to like old school music. I was listening to Kool and the Gang. I was listening to the Commodores. I was listening to Lionel Richie, the Whispers. That's what I grew up on. My mom is younger, so I was listening to. So we kind of listened to around the same music, but because she just liked everything on the radio. But growing up, I was into Lil Wayne. I was really, getting into like more so. Lil Wayne, Fabulous. When LL Cool J was still doing some things, I was listening to him. The Dream is someone that I really like. His beats are great. They're amazing, and I just love listening to his songs. Some of the female rappers that I did listen to, or like that, like in the 90s type, is like Foxy Brown, Lil Kim for sure. And I do, like, when I listen to like old rap, I do listen to MC Lyte.
I love
I love Poor Georgia. I love listening to that song. I always listen to that song. But I do listen to MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, a lot of like old school rappers like that. Nowadays, I'm really into like the alternative rap kind of thing, like, because what I kind of want to do is more so like neo soul, kind of like a more smooth type of vibe. That's really what I like. I'm always open to adapt and change and be real West Coast and Bay Area because that's where I'm from. But what I really like is like smoother things. Like I'll listen to a lot of Drake because I like when he does his old albums. I really like how just like the vibe of it is, because I feel like I want something that I can just like chill to, but I also like things I can groove to too. So that's kind of what I want to do and like the direction I want to go into with that.
So let me ask you guys a question, and it's mainly focused on
you turn it up.
Female rappers today, and I'm talking about like the ones who would be most prominent, like Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, who else we can say?
Doja Cat.
Let's even throw in Lizzo. And so from Lizzo, let's say Miss Mulatto, as well, Bad Baby. So and I mentioned them to say, because this seems from my standpoint, now it's like an over sexualization of female artists, and I'm not saying this against their will, because it seemed like, whatever the case, they seem to be going with the flow as far as that go. Now, from your standpoint, what do you, when you guys see that coming into the game, how does that impact you in any kind of way, or what's your opinion about that?
I feel that it has been a controversy lately with women being sexual on rap songs, but I feel like first off that's been happening because
that's
women, that's how you
women have been
express,
portrayed in hip hop. Yeah.
That's how some women express themselves. That there's a lot of females that don't talk about sexual stuff in rap, but there are some that do, and that's just them being comfortable with their sexual side. I don't really feel like it's really, it makes people uncomfortable only because it's coming from a woman's perspective. We've always heard it from a man's perspective, and in that knowledge they feel like, oh, that's just a dude being a dude saying some dude shit, but when women do it, it's like, ugh, nobody wants to hear that. But it's like, why not? Why don't you want to hear it? Because they're saying what, the P word, and saying this and that about who they sleeping with and who that. It's like, what's really the issue? Because dudes talk about all the time how many hoes they mess around with. Some of the famous rappers do that.
Oh yeah.
Some of the more well-respected rappers talk about that. So then when it comes to women, then there's a controversy. And I don't see it as a problem. I honestly see it as very much motivation to be who you want to be and talk how you want to talk. That's how women are portrayed. We have the attitude of we don't care, and we don't. So we're going to spit how we want to spit.
Yeah. There's a lot of rappers out there that, they, I feel like if someone doesn't like how Meg sounds or how Doja Cat raps or how Nicki raps or whatever, and just don't listen to them. I don't see why people will go out of their way,
go so hard
to bash them or to talk about their music when they can just not stream it and just not support them. It's not that hard to not.
Now for it to not pop up for you on your feed,
that's nothing. But it's like,
scroll.
It's like, hey, if you don't want to listen to Meg, okay, then listen to somebody else who doesn't rap about that. There's a bunch of different artists, like the artists that I listen to. I listen to people like Rico Nasty. I listen to No Name. I listen to Tierra Whack. There's a lot of artists that do different things that don't talk about them. Sexual. And even so, the artists that you feel like doesn't talk about it, they'll talk about it. They're the way they write is just so real.
Like Meg and Doja, they'll go there, they'll say it. Yeah. But with some other people, they'll hint it and not really
they just won't say it.
But Doja and Cardi and Meg, they have no filter and they don't care, and they're unapologetic for that. And I feel like that's a good way to motivate girls. That's not us that's not them encouraging us to always talk about sexual shit. I feel like that's just them encouraging us to be who we want to be and not be unapologetic about it. Because that's how you really stick out in this industry world of being yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
And being unique and being different. Because while people are over here complaining that they don't like WAP, they don't want to listen to that. They don't want to listen to Doja Cat talking about her booty and stuff like that, or Miss Mulatto. Those are the most top artists in the game with male and female. Meg is up there.
Yeah.
Cardi is up there.
A lot of people listen to them. A lot of, there's people talking about them. There's a lot of people who listen to their music. Mm-hmm. But what I want to ask you ladies, do you think from a certain standpoint, if you go that route, do you limit yourself? Because since you're there, do you think you're stuck there and you can't, okay, well, let me try to be more conservative? Do you think they will hurt you?
No, I don't think it will limit you, because if you think about let's for example, even though this is not rap, but I mean, Michelle Williams, that was in Destiny's Child. After she did Destiny's Child, and they had a lot of, Say My Name. That's low-key a sexual song. Like a lot of their songs, it's just that's how it was.
Can you handle this?
Yeah. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. They were talking about that. But Michelle Williams, after she left, she started doing gospel. And she stuck with that, and people like that. You could definitely change it up. I
feel with music,
you're always gonna have your people.
With music, you don't have to stick to.
You don't have to stick to one thing. Pink, she started off as an R&B artist. She didn't even want to do that, but she started off as an R&B artist, and now she just pop. And people ran with that. Like you can definitely change what you do in the game. Like I feel like as soon as you establish yourself and you have that like support system and that fan base, people who really like you and people who really enjoy and support the things that you do are always going to follow you where you go. So I feel like when we're up there and if let's say, we're all we rap about is money and going traveling everywhere. Now we want to talk about, let's get it right. Let's talk about college. Let's talk about selling cookies, whatever. If people really like us, they're gonna stay. And if they don't, then that's all right.
That's just having supportive fans. That's not even just we wanna please everybody. That's if your fans really support you, they'll support you with whatever music you want to do. Yeah, they might like the sexual stuff. Everyone does.
Someone might like something more than the other thing, but they're always gonna support you if they like you. If they like your sound and what you're putting out and like the message that you're giving to people, what you can provide for others, they're gonna keep on. So I don't think it's a problem at all. I don't think it limits you because you could do
Kanye
more
has
than
a
one
whole
thing.
gospel album.
Yeah.
And I believe he won a Grammy for that.
Exactly. There you go. Who would have thought Kanye would have a gospel album? Kanye. Like, wow.
That is true. So, what does the future hold for you two young ladies?
Success.
Period.
Okay.
Like that.
Traveling. We would love to.
We would love to travel. We love to travel.
Just making music, writing songs, and just going with the flow because we're young.
Yeah, we still are young.
We might want to do this one day, that one day. You know, it just depends on how we feel. But in the future, we also are just trying to, when Rona decides it wants to let up for our brand BTA, we're trying to really get that out there. Mm-hmm. We haven't been able to do much because BTA pretty much we hosted events and parties a lot in our neighborhood. Can't do that right now because of Corona. We could have, but we would rather not even risk that.
We're not going to risk that.
We're not going to risk that. And then, just trying to get our names out there pretty much and just bettering ourselves. Even if we don't, let's say, even though this will, I know we're gonna progress with the music. Let's say the music didn't work. We have many other things going on.
Like, I don't want to brag, but me and my team are very talented individuals.
Like,
so we're always gonna have something.
DJ Ethan, he doesn't just DJ. He
does graphic design.
Literally does graphic design.
He does our graphics, our logos, all that.
My album covers, everything, my promos for it. So if it's not one thing, we always got another thing.
I always have another plan.
Ami does YouTube, man.
I'm trying to get big on TikTok too. That's good. That's a big platform. Dances, I'm trying to do everything.
You know what I'm saying? So it's never ending with us. Who knows what we'll pull out next.
Hopefully in the next 5 years you'll see us. We got our own reality TV show. They following us around. You'll see what
would be nice. So with that being said, have you guys have your business organization figured out? Have you guys started like a LLC or a corporation or anything like that?
We have not, but we are working on that.
Yeah, that's good.
Because we're established, but still unestablished. There are a lot of things we still have to do with our brand for us to progress better, which is, making sure that it's really Corona. I feel like it's really Corona here. Oh, his computer. I really feel like Corona is just stopping our hustle.
It definitely is if you want to specialize in events, because now you got to figure out, well, we can do events, but now we got to figure out the best way to do them in the live stream kind of way, because even if you can get a venue, they won't let you. Well, in this state, now if you go to another state, you might be in business because
right.
Other states are open. California, the most lucrative state or the state where you can make the most money.
Yeah.
So now you got to go to Texas, you got to go to Florida, you got to go to Georgia, Atlanta, and places like that, because those places are more open in California. So you're right. I can see if you want to do live events and you want to do more stuff, it is a hindrance from that
So
standpoint.
we had a lot planned.
Yeah,
For 2020.
For 2020, we had so much planned. We were ready to go, and then COVID really hit, and we were like, okay, let's just push everything back. And then we stayed in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all right. It was some setbacks.
Once we get back on our feet, we will be going to pretty much establish BTA as a company. But right now, we're just pretty much, that's pretty much how music came in. We were all inside.
Okay.
We were all just writing.
Yeah.
We was like, let's write to some beats. And then I ended up finding a producer that's really close to us, and he's amazing. Yeah. Shout out to Combat at Infinite Rhymes. And we started recording music and putting that out, and that was like our thing to do since, BTA was on hold.
So we started putting out music, and now we are a record label.
Hey, that's good. That's how it happens. You adjust to your situation. Now, when are we gonna see some music videos from you ladies?
Hopefully, I don't know how soon. Not as soon as we want it to be, but
because we also have another project going on.
We're doing some projects, some mini projects that we got going on to really promote us and other people, other like creators and stuff. But hopefully, I'm not sure when that music video is gonna come, but we've been thinking about that. We've been always talking about that.
For Closer, I can say for Closer, me and Javon have been talking about doing a music video for Closer maybe in the summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so that'll probably be in the works. For Pipe Down,
that'll probably be in the summer too, honestly.
That probably will be in the summer too.
We might knock it all out.
Probably, because that just seems like the best to do, because all of our peoples will be home.
Yeah, from school and stuff, because a lot of people are going back to school, and we're kind of all separated.
Yeah, we got people everywhere: Atlanta, LA, Texas,
all over the place.
All right, that's actually a good thing.
We already worldwide. We soon to be international.
Pretty much.
We just need somebody.
We got a girl that's from Brazil in our group.
Now, how did you guys connect with her?
She lives here.
She went to school.
Oh, okay.
She went to school with us. She literally, I met her during my junior year, and that is my sis. She is a bowl of energy. Literally.
Yeah, she's a bowl of energy.
She's getting into hair now. Like, literally, we have everybody doing something in our group. Some people do makeup. Some people do hair, music, singing, acting, dancing, graphic design. Because Sade is now getting into graphic design.
She does.
Too.
I do a little editing too.
Videography. We know some people in photography.
We got a whole team.
Pretty much.
We have everything.
Pretty much.
I love that.
My stepsister, she cooks, so we got a chef.
We got a chef.
Well, that's good, because if you have everything within your business structure, that means you don't have to pay any money to outsource.
And that's the best thing of why BTA was such why we wanted to do events, because we literally had the access to everything. But Corona knocked us down hard.
Because if Corona was not happening, we'd be having events.
Would have a lot of events. We had a lot of events, exciting things planned, especially because, Bay Area is coming our side, Antioch, there is not a lot of stuff going on out here. So we tried to do our best to bring a couple of events to Antioch and stuff like that. But
I guess what you might try, because there's different rules if you can do like events outside. Y'all might can see if y'all can create your own little music festival or something like that, and just have it set up the way you guys can do something like in the park, doing like in a day. Like in Antioch, it get hecka hot anyway. So I'm sure if y'all pick the right day, the right place, y'all can get a whole lot of people to show up.
We definitely could.
In that park and stuff like that.
There is nothing to do out here, so people will come.
Yeah, and probably people from like everywhere else will come because guess what? There's nothing to do anywhere in the Bay Area now. So if they figure out there's something going on, you probably would get people traveling for about 50 or 60 miles to come, check out your stuff because you have it like outside. And I think outside people would be
I feel like when it's outside, people will feel more
comfortable
because it's like okay, I can go anywhere and nobody's gonna touch me. 6 feet. Yeah,
you have I know Annie. I got a lot of big
a lot of land.
spaces and stuff where you can like do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think y'all would agree if y'all do like that.
There you
go. So what's the best way for like fans to get in contact with you ladies?
Social media,
yeah. Our Instagrams, we're always on Instagram.
I always open if it's not under my request because my account is a business account, so I'll have the primary in general, but just Instagram, Twitter, my emails on my Instagram, my business email.
Everything, our links are all on our Instagram bios where you can contact us and keep up with us and all that. You also can keep up with all of BTA because we have a page dedicated to BTA.
That's cool.
So we have a website, but we gotta get back at
that's in the
everything
works.
Literally shut down because Corona just messes up. But we're gonna get that back working up, and that's how people can keep up with what everyone's doing in BTA.
Oh, that's cool. So musically, do you guys have any projects or anything current or in the future you guys would like to promote to the people?
I do have a mixtape that I will be trying to release towards the end of 2021. So that's in the works.
We also have a little mini project. Well, it's not very mini. It's actually very big.
It's very big.
We just like to keep it on the down low. But we do have a project. We're calling it the No Genre Project. I'm not going to say too much about it because we're still working out all the kinks and getting into
everything together.
But be on the lookout for that because that's going to be a really big project. It's full of a lot of different people from all over the Bay Area and like
different creators,
and you really see the diversity in
of the Bay
Area with that.
Oh, that sounds nice. I can't wait for that one to come out.
It's gonna be great.
That's gonna reach.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's a long project.
Yeah, we've been working on it since when? Since
last year.
Yeah. Dang. Wow. Okay.
That's good. So it's gonna just be like in a music form, or it's gonna be like a I guess a multi.
It'll be like a magazine.
Oh, okay.
We'll have a little DVD to showcase all like the videos that we're gonna do. We're gonna have a lot of stuff. It's a lot of aspects go into it.
Yeah. It's literally a whole.
Would that be something that you guys are gonna like sell to the public?
We'll have merch for it, but it'll be free to see for the public. But we'll have more thing. We'll have more to talk about it when we get all that situated, for sure.
Which we'll soon promote that on our social medias.
Well,
it's been a pleasure having an opportunity to talk to you ladies.
Thank you.
I'll do it again real soon. But before we go, I guess one more time, tell them like the best way to get in contact.
My Instagram is Ami Tsunami, AMITSUNAMII. And my Twitter, if you want to contact me on Twitter, is she-hyphy, straight like that.
Right.
The best way to get in contact with me on Instagram and Twitter, my Instagram is NaNas BTA, NaNas BTA, and my Twitter is NaNas Official with 2 L's. And and just make sure you go stream our music on Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud. We're on all platforms, literally.
Yeah, we're on all streaming platforms.
That's right. Watch them on every platform. But as a matter of fact, I'm gonna play your song. I'm gonna play Pipe Down featuring NaNas and Ami Tsunami. So let's say producer Scorpio.
Yeah, he created the beat, Scorpio.
Scorpio in the house, man. You made a hitter. So everybody check this out. This is the first time I did this on this particular show. Can y'all hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. See? Yeah.
Give me your nigga and I be produced. May I introduce? Where is blue? Find a clue. Little bit stuff on my shoe. We playing tag and clear your mad. You ain't never getting anything I have. No step my last, but I hit it first. No Kim K, but my camera still work. Boo, 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 but you shoot from a distance. Niggas still in my business. You ain't never fuck, so now you're different. You on your I ain't your father and I call you Luke. Yep. I play a nigga, I call him Kahoot. Yep. That bitch said now she calling the truth. Baby just sat there and ate her food. Oh, that hoe she geeked up for what? Yo, new nigga, he trying to fuck.
Y'all got lyrics that make sense, and you got good punchlines.
Yeah,
we're creating a lot from like young artists.
We're ahead of our time.
Call my brother pull up with a stick. Ride your house and then I did. Big girl, why do you like my dick? Trying to be funny, reach for my hip. Here, take your nigga, he on my tip. Ayy, click, 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 and love my clip. Stay from my house, but you ain't paying rent, nigga. Rap your shit, cause we ain't having kids, and I'm not your business. I'm my let him have a taste. If it costs too much, I'ma hit the decline, then please. Why they shoot it damn vines? Compete with me, but bitch, is you blind?
That's my favorite part.
Little bitch, why you so hyped up? Little bitch, I'm a tsunami in this bitch. Now I said pipe down. Little bitch, you need to pipe down. Little bitch, LA, bitch. Ha ha ha.
I'm always for the best of my song. This part of the song, the ending part of the song, is the best part of the song.
Because it was not rehearsed. That part, literally, because I fucked up.
Yeah, this is so authentic. Like,
I just got a fucking wing.
Yeah, that was perfect.
So why did y'all decide to keep it like that?
Because our producer Combat was like, "That's good," and he ran it back, and it was.
We just listened to it. I just thought it was hilarious that
because that's us
that recorded that.
That's literally how me and Ami are.
Yeah, that's just us. And I was like, honestly, keep that because it's just like that really shows who we are and what type of people we are. Like, listen, like if you listen to that whole song, it just sounds so hard and so like aggressive. Right. And then at the end, you just hear us.
We're hella goofy.
And we're just like, dang. She's like, dang, I just messed up, and we're just laughing.
And we was like, boo boo, because she knew that I wanted to do that part.
I knew the part. I knew the part that she wanted to do, and she missed it, and we just laughed about it. And he got it. It was just so perfect. So I was like, you have to keep that. It's too authentic to not have. So we kept it, and it's been that way ever since.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That was a pleasant surprise because it's like she going in there and she giving her little shouts out and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she just come with that. That's like, okay, that was unexpected.
Right.
Unexpected, but hey, you right. It did work because it added like another, I guess, maybe like a little bit more softer dimension to like a song that was like hardcore. Which was good because, like I said, you guys were hardcore, but it's at the same time, your lyrics had meaning because I can follow what you're saying, and you guys punchlines, they were creative and stuff like that. Like I think somebody said like, yeah, you're gonna wrap it up because we ain't having no kids.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm cool. Because literally, Ami says that all the time.
She ain't playing around. She's telling you from the gate.
You better wrap it
up. I'm like, she's hardcore. She's hardcore for that one and stuff like that. I mean, so you guys are like dropping some some hard lyrics on that one, even a part in the other first verse when she was like saying, "Man, you trying to say you just working, but then you actually out here on the track."
Yeah.
But yeah,
Don't be
you know,
acting like you
but
working when your
yeah,
ass is going.
it's like be honest about what you're doing. It's like we know, so
Because people
only
be
person-
capping. That's pretty much the
Yeah.
whole song for people to pipe down. Because y'all are really people be capping on the internet.
Yeah, people be capping and people be got a lot
And
of
it's crazy
energy
'cause
for
we
people
be
that-
knowing the truth.
Yeah.
We be knowing, we be seeing through it. So that's pretty much that's crazy now getting down to that because that is literally how me and Ami are. We see through people's bullshit. And we be telling people to pipe the hell down.
we
So
tell
that
people all
whole
the time.
song just literally is authentically me and Ami.
All right, well that's cool, man. Like I said, I can definitely rock with that, and I look forward to seeing your music videos and having an opportunity to hear more music from you ladies, and hopefully in the future I can be like hearing y'all on the radio. You know, that's what
Manifesting.
I want to do. I want to hear y'all on the radio and stuff.
You will.
You will.
I want to see y'all. I want to see y'all interviewed by Sway,
BT Wars.
somebody who grew up across the street from my grandma's house. I want to see you get interviewed by him, by the LA Leakers,
Okay,
Oh.
yeah.
all the big timers, because
Yeah.
you know
Definitely.
you guys deserve it. And speaking of which, last week I seen this other guy. I don't know if you know him. He called himself Simba, and he was saying he's from Antioch. And I said, well, dang, this is the first time.
He
Sounds
sounds
familiar.
familiar.
Like this is the
Probably
first time.
in home we would have to like see his face. I think I know who he's talking
It was the first time I seen somebody on like a major video, being interviewed by people
Mhm.
and claiming Antioch. I never heard nobody claim Antioch.
Yeah, there's this. I think he was on the Thizzler. Was he on the Thizzler?
He was on.
Because I remember seeing some artists that were repping. I think he was repping Antioch. I was like, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on Sway, and I seen him on like the
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
LA Leakers. Now the kid can free. I ain't heard none of his songs, but
He can freestyle. Yeah.
like crazy. He can freestyle like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But I said, well, then it's the first person I heard actually claim Antioch, because usually when somebody from the Bay Area, they always gonna say they either from Oakland or San Francisco. They're not gonna say
That's true. That's what I say.
anything else. Yeah, I'm from Oakland, from San Francisco. They're not gonna if they from Milpitas or San Bruno. They're not
Right. They're like, nah.
Yeah, he said I'm from Oakland. I'm from San Francisco, but he said I'm from Antioch. So hopefully I get to see you guys on there, and y'all represent Antioch.
Well, I'm from Oakland, so
You
You don't want to represent Antioch.
yeah,
that's not it, but I want to represent. That's why I want to represent where I'm from, where I grew up.
he said
Wow. I guess I'll have to take the
check the Antioch.
take the Antioch representation.
I would be a fraud if I.
I'm really. I
lived
am.
half my life in Oakland.
I lived half my life here, so I really did grow up here, even though I don't like to say it, but it is what it is. It is.
Antioch can be lit sometimes.
It is. It was.
It was. It kind of did die.
The litness died, but hey, I'm still here, so I just got to bring it back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You definitely can bring it back. You got the talent and capabilities to do so. But I appreciate you ladies taking the time to interview.
Thank you.
And actually, you're the first guest on my show since I launched it. I had like a regular radio show, so this is like actually my first video podcast show.
Cool.
And you two are the first guests.
Thank you for featuring us. Thank you.
So, well, hey, you two. Hey, my game is to bring talented people and give them exposures. That's what I do all day long, really and truly. So it was a pleasure bringing you two and stuff like that, because I said, dang, it's like, okay, these two are special. They're not just two people yapping on the mic. They actually make sense. They have edge. Your lyrics are intelligent. And like with all the other business things you guys do, you guys are definitely people who should be on the forefront, who we should promote and be happy when you guys get the accolades and you guys get the wealth and the riches and all that great stuff. So, hey, I definitely appreciate you. And I'm looking forward to hearing more.
Thank you. Thank you.
So in a few hours, this video will be available on my YouTube. So I'll send you guys the link and y'all can like share it with your friends.
Of course,
Cool.
yes.
All right. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
And you ladies have a good night.
You too.
All right. Peace.